fuck I need to get a drink of water, man. promises, but I want a minute. Step in the dark, step by the light. Way too bright for me. Bitch, I might leave. But now you tell you everything when I get another second soon. Feel so high, you've been switching up and telling me lies. I've been waiting for you to change. Fight or flight, but I'll stay with you tonight. There's a lot of things I can't explain. Baby, call me one more time. Moving fast, left me behind. There's a lot of things that I could say.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Hi, guys. Wait, I can hear myself twice. What the fuck? Right. Everyone can hear me, right? Chat, you guys can hear me, right? Hello, hello?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone can hear me. Everyone can hear me. Okay, cool.
I just realized I muted Twitch, but I didn't realize that mutes the Twitch stream together as well.
Does it?
Yeah, like because I usually mute site like whenever I hover at the top of
Yeah,
right.
I did that
Oh.
last time. That's
That's
why I had
crazy.
an
I
issue.
was like,
not
wait,
being
I
able
hear
to hear
nothing.
Alright, Ting's still muted.
Yo, sorry, hello.
Okay, we're just doing an audio check here first. Okay, Ting is way too loud for me. I'm putting her down.
Nothing new.
Alright. We're just doing an audio check, so can everyone in chat, can you guys hear everyone? So everyone can hear Ting, okay, so we've established that. Shar, is a
Hello.
mic test. Can everyone hear
Mic
Shar?
test. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Shar kind of low? Yeah, she's kind of low.
I have her on 200 already.
Oh my god,
Can't
Nigel's
lie.
so loud.
Wait, what?
Am I loud?
Oh my god, I'm putting Nigel down to like.
I'm putting to 45.
I'm putting you down a
I
bit
have him
further.
on 20.
I think this is the loudest I can put Shar, and I need to put. You know what? I'll put Ting to like Fuck. Like 11%. Okay, Ting.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, actually no. Okay, 14% is good. Nigel, say something.
Hello, hello. Test.
Okay, you
Imagine
need.
me being lighter than Tank. That's impossible, man.
Okay.
Baby,
I think Shar is fine. I just need to. Nigel, say something again. Sorry.
Hello.
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Ting is. Okay, so just to establish, guys in chat. So Ting is on 11%. Nigel is on 43%. I've got Shar at 200%. Okay. So as long as everyone can hear each other, that's fine. But yeah.
Speak louder.
Is your mic far away, Shaw?
It's like right here. Like,
Oh.
Okay, Shar's.
It's not like that far away, but
Maybe your
yeah.
input volume's pretty low.
Maybe.
Oh, should I change it right now? Let me have a look.
No. You're fine now. Don't scream in my ear. You are on 200% from me. Okay.
Yeah, same. If
So-
you're gonna change it, let us know beforehand.
But yeah, welcome guys.
leaving it.
This is our fourth podcast,
Third.
our third podcast, and we've actually got a name now. So we came up with a name. We went through a lot of names. I don't know how many names we went through, but we came up with Chopsticks Abuser. What do you guys think of the name? Do you
Was
think
that
we?
your idea too?
Yeah, it was like
I
your
asked
idea.
you.
I'm pretty sure I didn't write that.
Yeah.
I was just throwing out names, okay? So I was just throwing out names, chat. So that was one of the names, and for some reason it came down to that one. I think Nigel made the final decision because I think it's.
Whoa, did I? I don't
Did you?
remember.
I don't remember.
I think it was all Nigel, but no, it's I think it's an interesting name. I think. Well, I there's no inspo behind it. We're just like fucking whatever. 4 Asians. We're just trying to make it as Asian as possible. Okay, so we just came on that one. So that's the name anyway. For how long that happens, I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, it's our third podcast, and the same people, the same lovely people that I've got on the podcast. So we've got Nigel, also known as Enchan397. Then we've got Shar. That's a Shar. Then we got Ting as Tingaling W. Yeah, if for people that don't know who you guys are, I'm sure everyone knows who you are, but just give a little intro of yourselves. So we'll start with the girls first. So Ting,
You
introduce
do this
yourself.
every time.
Ting, introduce
Okay,
yourself.
we might have new people in.
Yeah.
Different
Ting,
episodes.
introduce yourself, man.
My name is Ting, and I play League. Do I have to say anything else?
Your
What do I have
age,
to
She
say?
plays League every day.
your age,
She
your,
takes
your
all the kills
location,
as
your,
a support.
your address, your tax
Wow.
code.
What?
That's good. So this is Ting. She plays League. How old are you, Ting? For the people that don't know.
I am
Oh, we don't
25.
talk. Let's not talk about
Yeah,
age.
you're Nigel, how old are you?
Oh yeah, how old are you? Excuse me.
I'm asking because I know I'm not the oldest. Anyway, Shar, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. I'm 23, and yeah, I don't know. I play Valorant and TFT.
How proudly she says she's 23. Nigel, you're up next.
I
My name's Nigel. I play Valorant and League, and I'm in my 30s. Just about. Nothing else.
I am also on my 30s, but I am 2 weeks younger than Nigel. For the people that don't know.
same year.
But yeah, if you guys don't know me, my name's Kevin. DK. I'm also 30. I play Valorant as well.
So our 30s is the new 20s.
Yeah, honestly, it is.
Mm.
It is. All
Whatever
right.
you say.
So today's topic is all things about Twitch. So we've upgraded our production a little bit. So we've got the topic in the stream so that you guys know what the fuck we're talking about. Because I realized some people coming into the stream like halfway, they're like, the fuck are they on about? Like we'll be talking about some random ass shit, bro. So at least you guys have some reference to go off whilst we're talking. And yeah. So I mean, for all of us guys, we're all Twitch streamers here. let's go back in time. Let's take a little time machine for the start of our Twitch journey. So the first, I guess we'll start off with an easy question for all of us. Like, how did each of us get introduced to Twitch, and what was like the first interaction and the first thoughts on Twitch? Well, we'll start off with Ting, shall we? Because I think Ting is probably the newest streamer amongst us, right?
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll go back. We'll go periodically from the newest to, I guess, the oldest.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I don't know. I never actually used Twitch before I started streaming. So the first time I used Twitch was actually streaming, I think. I didn't even know what mods were.
You went straight into streaming.
Yeah, I didn't know what a raid was. I remember I was still streaming and raided someone and then carried on streaming. And the person was like, "Why are you still live?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go stream now." And they're like, "What?" So they felt bad and raided me back. But like, yeah, no. My friends were like, "Oh yeah, you can stream on Twitch." I was like, "Okay," and I was like studying my masters, and I wanted a bit of a break from studying. So I streamed, I think, League, and then it just went from there, to be honest.
What was ask this question? What was the reason why your friends suggested you just start streaming?
I think, I actually can't remember. I think it says something about, I don't know. I was just saying I was really bored, and he was just like, "Oh, you should just stream on Twitch. I think you'll do okay." And I was like, "Okay, I'll try it and see how it goes." So, and then I did it on and off for like the first year or so, and then.
And when did it
streamed a bit
start?
More, maybe,
When did you
last
start
year.
streaming?
I can't remember. It's probably like 2 years ago. I want to say 2 years and a bit ago.
Okay, so
It was
just
like mid masters area.
pretty much probably half a year to like 3/4 of a year after COVID, right? When it was COVID again?
Yeah, it was after
2021
COVID.
it finished, right? 2021.
I think so.
And then we've got Shar. I don't even know if she's a streamer anymore, honestly. She streams like like once a fucking year. But yeah, she started. I mean, she has been streaming for a while, I would say. Like when did it all start for you, Shar?
I think it was during 2020, like COVID, during COVID time. So the first time I like got introduced to Twitch was literally also the first time I streamed, and I had no idea how
Ah.
anything worked. Yeah. So like my boyfriend Salon, like he watches like Twitch streamers, like League Twitch streamers, like yeah, mini League, and I was like, "Oh, like that's cool. Like, what are they doing? Like, what are they playing?" And I was so bored during COVID. Like, I was so bored, and then a lot of my friends, well, a lot of people like I knew were like, "Oh, like you know, you should try streaming because you talk a lot." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. I do talk a lot." And they're like, "Yeah, I think you like do like pretty well, you know." And yeah, I'm the type of person that would just like talk to myself like when I'm streaming, even though there's like no viewers. And so I started off streaming Call of Duty. And I streamed that for like maybe 2 weeks, and then went from there into Genshin, and then from
was the
there
first game? What was the first game?
Call of Duty.
Oh, Call of
Call of
Duty. I
Duty.
thought you said Call of Beauty. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Call of Duty.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah,
okay,
and
okay.
I went into Genshin because okay, I wasn't really like a proper like FPS player. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then I went into Genshin, and then I really liked it. And yeah, I think back then I was streaming every day for like 5 hours while studying like for like law school. I don't know what the hell I was doing, but yeah. And then I just I got really and then things kind of went like downhill mentally. Like some stuff happened, and like things just went down really badly mentally. And so I took a really long ass break, and now I'm just I came back, and then I started streaming Valorant, and I met like a lot of new people, and it was like really like it was so nice and fun. And then some more stuff happened in my life, and so that's why I had to like take a break and like stop. And now I'm just like part-time once a year streamer. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll get into the nitty gritty later on, so you can So remember those stories. Nigel, I guess. When did you? I suppose you just tell us when you started. 'Cause I can't
Yeah, I
fucking remember.
started streaming during COVID, so I actually went away from like PC gaming and all of that after uni. But because of COVID, I came back into PC gaming, which was when Valorant came out. So I started playing Valorant, met a new group of friends, and everyone in that group of friends was streaming. You'll probably know some of them. People like Hanny. Hanny used to stream as well. And we had like about 10 of us, and we took turns streaming because we were playing Valorant like every night because it was COVID. No one could leave the house. So then that's what got me into streaming. Just like a group of friends, but then obviously I knew about Twitch for quite a while because you were streaming. And for those of you that don't know, Kevs is one of my IRL friends, so I already knew about Twitch. You still play Valorant every night? No, I do not. Kai.
Yeah.
I do not.
You're speaking as if things have changed, Nigel.
Things have changed. Like literally, I woke up,
Mm.
turned on the PC. There's about 20 people on Discord playing Valorant until we sleep. Like back then, those are COVID days. But like now, it's like can't even get a group of 5, honestly.
Yeah, fucking struggling myself to get a group of 5 to my immortal grind.
Yeah, back then we
Oh.
had subs. It's like once one person needs to go for dinner, someone else jumped on straight away.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then we're ending off with me, the oldest streamer amongst the panel.
You were
Uh,
streaming before Twitch was called Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
it wa-
what?
No, it
It
wasn't.
was
Wait, what's
Justin
it
TV.
called?
No, it wasn't. No, no.
What?
It wasn't that.
Was it?
I'm not that fucking old, man.
Why do
I-
you know that though?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Nah,
What was it called before Twitch?
I don't know. I probably have to ask chat. It probably was
Nigel,
Justin TV.
you know. You look like you know.
I think it was like Justin TV or something. I can't remember now.
Probably was. Probably was
What?
something
I've
like
never heard of. Oh,
that.
wow. Never knew.
Quick Google search for.
I guess while we're waiting for that, I guess for me, I started streaming like 20, probably like 20. What fucking year are we on? 2024. 2024. 2024. Okay, so I probably started streaming. I done my first stream of 2019, and then I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Like, I don't even know what to do, what to stream, what to talk about, and then so I just didn't stream for like probably like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. Then 2021 happened, and then I started kind of finding out more about the platform, more about I guess like I didn't realize how strong communities were on Twitch, and then I had landed myself on a person that probably everyone probably knows, or if you don't know, a streamer called Steph Arena. And then was just I just found her. I thought she was a cool person. I thought she was really engaging with her chat. I thought she was really nice, and obviously she was from the UK as well, so that was a bigger plus because obviously she would align with my kind of like my timetable basically of like she would stream during working hours or she would stream like after working hours, whatever. So I think that was how I kind of I guess started streaming, I guess. My first actual interaction with Twitch was I found Twitch off one of my League of Legends friends on TeamSpeak, and that's when you know it's fucking old.
Wait, on what?
On TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak.
that?
So
Oh,
everyone.
fuck. TeamSpeak.
So
What's that?
Yeah,
So-
what's
Wait,
it's
Sharon,
basically it's basically like Discord, right? It's just basically Discord. You buy a
Yeah.
server and then you invite people to the server and then you basically just start. It's just basically a chat. What is it? How would you even describe Discord? A fucking voice channel, whatever, voice channel, for you to
Hmm.
speak on. It was either that or Skype, but most of the time it was on TeamSpeak. There was a big group of
Hmm.
us, and then obviously random people got fucking added into the server, just friends of friends, and then one of my League of Legends friends said that they were watching pro players on stage on Twitch, and I was like, what the fuck? There's such a thing called like streaming, and then I was watching like basically NALCS. I was watching people, and then from them watching pro players play. Then I find all the streamers. I find the big ones like Pokemon, Fusely, all of them streaming. And by the way, they like from when I watched them at that time they've grown like so much. Like they've obviously grown to be very successful streamers and big global stars, and everyone knows them. So that's basically how I find Twitch, and then I guess the reason why I started streaming, which was actually our next question. I don't know why I went on to it, but yeah, what made us start streaming? What made you guys start streaming? We'll just keep the same order. Keep the same order. So, Ting, what made you start
Why did I
streaming?
start streaming?
What made you start streaming in 2022?
So yeah, I was really bored, and then I felt like I don't know. I felt like I think that time was where I felt quite low mentally. I feel really like my own personal space, and I just felt a bit like I didn't get that at home. So I was like, oh, I kind of use like game as an outlet a little bit. Then I was like, you know what, I'll try streaming because my friends were like, oh yeah, you should, try it. I think you do well, whatever. So I did it, and then I really enjoyed it. Actually, it was really fun. I still remember like first chatters. I think Secret was like the first person ever, Secret ID, to first ever start like a proper conversation in chat with me. And I remember being like, oh my god, there's like someone speaking. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I think that's my main reason. And then I guess I'm still doing it now because I find it quite fun as a pastime. And yeah, I think that's
Do
my
you
reason.
do you remember? I guess do you remember your your pre-thoughts or like your initial feelings before you hit that live button, or do you just went fuck it, I'm just gonna go live now?
Yeah, I wasn't nervous, bro. I didn't know what Twitch was. I was like, yeah, I just go live, and I just sat there and play games.
So clearly you didn't
So,
think about the
yeah.
implications of putting yourself out there on the internet. You're
Oh
just
no,
like
I
fuck
don't really
it.
care.
You're just like fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, I'll just try it. Why not? So I wasn't really nervous. I was comfy in my own room, in my comfort space. So I don't really feel any type of way. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just click it, and then that's it.
Because I know a few people would probably be very nervous about putting themselves out there, especially if they're like going like their first stream on cam as well. Because you're obviously putting yourself basically in the dark, and then all these fucking random ass chatters coming in saying hello, and you're like, hi. It's a whole different like social interaction, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I don't get nervous at all starting Twitch. I never did, but I don't like posting when I go live on Twitch on Instagram because that's where I have like I have some in real life friends. I did it a couple times, and they've come into my chat. I'm like, "Oh, you stream?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." So I really post on that because I'm like,
does people do
but
you
yeah.
get nervous when if people ask like find out that you're streaming and you haven't told them? Do you get
I
embarrassed?
don't know if nervous. I don't know if nervous or embarrassed is the right word. It just feels a bit. On Instagram, I have like high school friends that you're not really friendly with, and it's just like I don't see why they should know what I'm doing. But now my supervisor follows me on Twitch. But she's really nice. If you're here, Nikki, I really like you. So yeah. So yeah. But
That's-
yeah, no, I do enjoy it. Yeah.
That's good. And then Shar, what made you start streaming? I suppose like some like just touch on what you were saying before, like it was during COVID.
Yeah.
Obviously you're quite bored.
It was like during COVID, but then so I was really bored, and honestly I didn't really have like a lot of friends. Like I didn't really get along with like people from uni. They were a bit like mean to me, and a lot of like my friends like back then were basically like all like Salon's friends. So I never had like my own, like group of like people that I met. And I started streaming because I wanted to just make friends and like find people who have like, the same interests as me. So that was like main reason why I started. Yeah, and that's it. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna see who likes playing this game, that game, and see it, like we vibe. Yeah.
Any nerves when you started streaming?
Yeah, I have like really bad anxiety. So before I click live, like okay, even now, not like my first stream, from like my first stream until like now, before I go live, I'm like, okay, I need to get water, need to like breathe, need to like be okay, and then okay, I'll click live, and then yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
I
so,
get like nervous.
do you feel like there's like any? Do you put expectation in yourself like when you start streaming? Like, do you feel like when you start streaming, you have to be in the best mindset, the best mood to start streaming?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Because there are times in the past where I would like force myself to stream
Mm-hmm.
even though I was not mentally okay. Like I was having a really bad rough day, but then I wrote it in my schedule that I need to stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I forced myself to stream, and that literally like wore me down so much because obviously you have like randomers coming in saying like really rude things to me,
Yeah.
and like just reading that consistently I was like I can't do this. And then yeah,
Mhm.
so whenever I stream I have to make sure that I'm like 100% mentally like good, well, and then yeah.
Yeah. Was there any like worry, um, because of your previous history with your, I guess, people in university, that
E-
there was gonna be a
mm,
replication of
yeah.
that on stream? Was it?
Yeah, a little bit because it wasn't just uni, it was also high school.
Mhm.
And I'll talk about this more later, but someone from high school actually found me on Twitch, even though like we are like not friends online. We don't follow each other. She somehow found me and then started like typing stuff in my chat. And yeah, but I'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's like
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
stuff like
so
that.
in summary, for like Ting, it was just boredom, excitement at the same time. She was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start streaming, start putting the live button because friend said you enjoy it and then you'll be able to meet people. For Shar, I guess it was more she was looking for a community of friends, looking to feel part of something, and obviously she enjoyed gaming as well. What about you, Nigel? What made you start streaming?
Well, I mentioned earlier I started streaming because everyone was streaming, and then we were like taking turns. But that only lasted for about 2 or 3 months. Once lockdown was over, because I think that was like December until January when COVID was really bad, or sorry, December until March, and then in March, whenever like the whole lockdown lifted and everyone was
Yeah.
like allowed to leave, like
Mhm.
quarantine lifted, I actually stopped streaming for I don't know, maybe a year, 2 years. And then what got me back into streaming? I think Shar did, to be honest. I think it was Shar.
Yeah.
So like, I work from home full time,
Mhm.
and Shar used to stream 2 p.m. I believe. So
Yeah.
that was like right after lunch for me, and she was quite consistent back then. She actually streamed like nearly every day, every work day, anyway, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. So I was in her chat quite a lot. Sometimes playing Valorant, but obviously busy with work, so I can't play all the time. But then, yeah, seeing her stream and meeting more friends in Valorant, getting back into gaming, really brought me back.
Mm.
Brought just saw Hanny's comment.
Yeah, I just saw her comment as well.
Well, now that she doesn't
just
stream though, like what keeps you streaming though?
But well, yeah, that's what got me back into what keeps me streaming. I think it's just me trying to not feel as lazy, like because I work from home, right? So I don't actually like. It feels like obviously I'm still working, but it feels like I'm not like I'm in the house all day and I don't have much planned. Like if I look at my day to day, it's quite empty, right?
Mhm.
So if I schedule like I plan my week ahead in a week in advance. So if my calendar's like all free, I would put in something there to do, like apart from go to the gym or play football.
Mm-hmm.
Then streaming kind of gives me a kind of sense where I'm actually doing something. So I try and keep up with. It started off with 4 days a week, went down to 3 days a week. Now I'm doing 2 days a week. It is slowly dropping, just basically because I'm getting busy and I'm prepping my move to Hong Kong. Um, so it's more of the sense of like accomplishment, trying to keep up with it, is what's keeping me going. And then the motivation is there as well because I have quite a lot of friends like on Twitch and all that. So it's never dry or boring.
So it's more of
I'm
a.
also hoping.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm also hoping to kind of keep streaming when I move to Hong Kong. I don't know if I can because time difference gonna be busy, but I'm kind of hoping to stream once or twice a week at least when I'm in Hong Kong, just so that I can keep in contact with everyone.
What time is that gonna be? Like
That will be working from home time for the UK, so evening time in Hong Kong. So if I stream around like 8 or 9 in Hong Kong PM, it would be like afternoon.
I mean, that still works. I think for
Yeah.
a lot
It
of
still works out
for
for
everyone. I think.
the work from home people. Yeah.
Yeah. Was there any like premeditated thoughts about streaming? Like, did you have any worries or concerns?
Used to.
Mhm.
So whenever I first started, it took me so long to press the live button.
Mhm.
Like anxiety maybe.
Mhm.
But now not really. I schedule well, not that I'm very on time with my schedule. A bit more on time than Ting with her schedules, but not that I'm very on time.
I didn't even know
I
Ting has
still
got a
try and
schedule, man.
just-
Yeah, I
She
don't know
puts-
what are you talking about.
She puts on a schedule like a day before her stream, and she's still late. I swear. But yeah, like I usually put out a schedule and I try and keep to it. Sometimes I change it halfway through the week if something pops up. It's not the like biggest deal, but yeah, I don't really have like that anymore because once it comes 3 o'clock, I just hit the live now, whether I'm ready or not. I don't really care. Like sometimes I leave the stream on, just facing my chair. Go to like the way Sharma's like, oh, I need my water beside me, my tea beside me, or whatever.
Yeah.
That used to be me, not anymore. I'm just like, I just do it halfway during the stream. I
Mhm.
just leave it on an empty chair or the BRB screen. Like it doesn't bother me anymore. So
And then going back to for a moment where you did feel anxious, like where does that come from? Like why did you feel
I don't
like
know.
you felt
So-
anxious? Was it like the expectations of, having to be presentable, like having to act a certain way, or is it the pressure of like feel it like fulfillment? You know what I mean? Not because obviously you're trying to attain a certain goal, right? Like when you're
Mhm.
streaming, you know what I mean? Is it that fear of not being able to attain that certain goal, or
I don't think it's anything to do with trying to be presentable because honestly, I don't really care how I present myself. But I think it's the fact that I can do something stupid live and not be able to like fall backwards. Like if I've done it, I've fucked up. It's like it's the thought of knowing, like if I say something stupid, or something. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's the thought of it's live. It's not really pre-recorded. If you mess up, you can't bring it back. It's the thought of that. Yeah.
And I guess I'll go to the girls for this one next. I'll talk about my story afterwards. But for the girls, do you feel like there's a weight of expectation when you're streaming to be presentable, or do you guys just don't give a fuck? Do you feel like there's a pressure?
Slightly.
Like, do you feel like there's do you feel like the platform is a place where you can get judged really easily?
Yeah, for sure. But I think so, yeah. But then, like, personally, okay, like, in general, I don't, like,
Hmm.
do, like, a lot of makeup. I don't do it as well as, like, many of, like, the other girls that you see on the platform. Like,
Mhm.
I'm just, like, I want to wear, like, what I'm comfortable wearing. I'm not gonna, like, full on, like, dress up for it. I'm just gonna do my usual simple makeup wherever is like fastest for me.
Mhm.
But then again, like people might come in and like say like really like mean stuff to you.
Mhm.
So yeah, you do get judged, but I feel like honestly, like right now, okay, back then I probably would care a lot more.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now I care a lot less than I used to. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like as your like expectation like change, or well, as your habits change from when you started streaming till now, like in terms of like setting that, I guess, that expectation of yourself to be presentable in a certain way to I guess your viewers. Like, do you think it's changed for you, Ting? Like, do you feel like you've like pulled back on a bit more like makeup and stuff like that, or like?
I think the only thing that I change, because makeup wise, I just wear like BB cream to work and I
Mhm.
just keep that on for stream anyway. So it just lasts throughout the day. But the only thing I change is probably adding just lashes sometimes, just because my light is blinding. So it's like makes everything like so much smaller
Mm.
sometimes. But other than that, no. I feel like
By the way, there's no
Yeah.
problem with like, I'm not saying that there's a problem with like putting on makeup as a streamer, because obviously people do it for different reasons, not because like they're trying to to lure guys in, kind of thing. But like girls usually just like put makeup because they want to feel good about themselves. Like it's more of a personal thing for them. Like they just want to feel comfortable and feel good about themselves. And so they, it's just like probably it's the same for guys. You know what I mean? Like we'll put on. I don't know. Like it's like when guys put on a suit. You know what I mean? Like we feel good when we put on a suit. You know what I mean? It's like it's just more of a personal thing. Not like I'm putting on suits every fucking day kind of thing, but it's like
Only for that tournament.
I couldn't think of it. It's the comparison, but yeah. Anyway, I guess for me, like I've touched on it before. Like why I started streaming. Obviously, I met Safrina, got into the community, and then I find like loads of people like from the UK that were also streaming, who are also like kind of like BBC, like British born Chinese, and then I guess for me, I was probably more similar to Nigel in terms of like I wanted to be productive. Like, I wanted to feel like I was like trying to like achieve like some sort of goal. You know what I mean? In terms of like being a good content creator and like yada yada yada. And then that's where I kind of like started being a little bit more aware of like how I streamed. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's some personally I feel like there's some streamers that don't like think about how they interact with chat. They kind of just like play games or whatever. Like they treat it like, yeah, I'm just broadcasting my game, which is probably partly why they're not successful and they don't really understand why, like how to like gain a community and like be like build something together. So like a big part of like streaming is like building a community, and that community part is like a big attraction I think for all of us in terms of why we started streaming, because it's cool, right? You build a community, you meet new people, and like more and more people as they come through, the community gets bigger, and then you feel like you're not to be cringe or anything, but you feel like like you're part of a family kind of thing, because this person knows this person, and then obviously you get to hang out on Discord, you get to play games together and stuff like that. So I think that's a big like attraction for like why Twitch streamers start streaming, and I think that applies for every one of us. Like community is like a big part why we started streaming. I honestly probably would say that like I could probably hazard a guess that like no one here does it for like monetary gains, like for like financial gains. Like I don't. Can we agree? Anyone?
Yeah.
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 I feel yeah. Like if we wanted to do for monetary gains or like financial gains, then like that like we probably would have stopped like way earlier. You know what I mean? Because obviously we're only small streamers, and then and the fucking revenue split for Twitch is terrible for us. But like we do it because we enjoy being part of a community. We like building something. We like seeing friends make new relationships with other friends and stuff like that. So that's a big part of why I think all of us stream. And then we go on to our next question. So for us, why for Ting and for everyone else, like why Twitch over other platforms? Why do you think why did you pick Twitch over, because there's so many options for us. You can start on Kick, you can start on YouTube, you can start on Instagram Live now. Like you can literally stream on like Instagram Live from your OBS. So why do you think you picked Twitch? Like
Well, I think when I started, all I knew was like streaming on Twitch was available. I don't think Kick didn't exist back then. I didn't know if it was on YouTube or anything, so it was literally just because it's the first platform that I knew of. Yeah, I mean, because I started here, I just don't see the point in switching at the moment. I don't know what, I won't even gain much, I feel, just because, again, I'm just streaming for fun. It's not like a serious career for me. I need to consider, like, oh my gosh, will I make more here or whatever? And since, like, obviously, like, most of my audience has Twitch already, I just don't see why I need to change at the moment. I think that's my main reason.
and Shar, why did you start
Honestly,
on Twitch?
Yeah, same with Ting. Like at the start, Twitch was literally the only like platform that I know about that like you could like stream. Like Kick again wasn't a thing. So for me, I was like, yeah, like why not just use Twitch and yeah, like for me, streaming is for fun. I'll do it when I feel like it. So it's not like I need to like consider like all these other factors as well.
Yeah. Nigel, I suppose you're probably the
Um,
same, right?
Yeah, very similar. I mean, like it's one of them things. Like CS and Valorant, which one they pick, League and Dota, which one they pick. They're basically the same game. There's very little difference. Kick and Twitch, same thing. It's where what you're used to, the interface, the user interface you're used to, and where all your friends are.
Yeah.
So for me, all my friends are on Twitch. I probably know about 2 people on Kick.
Yeah, I think a big thing is that we probably give credit to like the Twitch marketing team. Like they're probably like they dominated, I guess during COVID years. So like that was like the go-to place if you're to find streamers or if you wanted to start streaming. Like for everyone else, I think they were a lot later in that.
Yeah.
In terms of being able to give people like content creators opportunity to stream on a different platform and stuff like that. So I think Twitch just got in at the right time for all of us, and that's all. That's all that everyone really knew. Any temptations from anyone like to switch? Like, did everyone think in their mind like,
Nope.
oh, like because you see like all these streamers on Twitch like switching over to YouTube and to Kick and stuff like that. Any temptations from anyone?
Nope.
Anyone want to break
No.
the news?
No.
For live streaming, no, but like for stuff like if you were to make, VODs or like to upload like podcasts,
Mm.
so that people can see it like not live, then I think YouTube would be the place because I think on Twitch your VODs can only save for like a certain amount of time and then they disappear.
Hmm.
So I'm the type of person that likes to keep all my stuff and like have it there available.
Mhm.
I don't like losing like video VODs or whatever. So YouTube would probably be the go-to place if I ever swapped out of live streaming.
Yeah, I think for Twitch, like I think they've built a really good foundation with obviously the big. I guess the big thing that I've heard from other streamers why they pick Twitch is probably obviously number one being community, obvious thing. Number two is probably the emotes that you get
Oh yeah.
on Twitch. I think that makes it's so simple, but it makes such a big difference for like like how people communicate. You know what I mean? Like when would you ever get like a kick W on like MSN? You know what I mean? Like like it's only a Twitch thing. Like they've built like this whole new unique language, which I think everyone has just been drawn to. So emotes is just like I think emotes is probably the biggest thing because you don't get that on any other platform like YouTube and Kick. They have like some weird ass other emoji lists and whatnot. And I think from stream perspective, obviously we get the ability to make custom emotes. Like we get to be a bit more creative for chat and stuff like that. So I think that's a big plus from Twitch. I can see why maybe YouTube is probably a little bit better in terms of like if you want to grow as a content creator, like because obviously like all your VODs are saved like on comparison to Twitch. Like the Twitch VODs they only last for like a month or so. Is it a month? I think it's a month, right? Only a month or something like that. So you can't really go back in time to say, oh, I've done this this event and whatever and stuff like that. Unless you highlight it, of course. But like, I think that's probably one of the downfalls for Twitch. And I think the biggest thing I've heard from most streamers is like discoverability. Like, say if you don't have a community and you just start streaming and you're not very good at like interacting with people, but you make like really good content, like you're fucking cracked at the game when you make the most ridiculous challenges. Like I've seen people like do like 40 like obviously 24 hour streams, 48-hour streams, but no one's seen it. I think that's probably like the biggest downfall for Twitch because they literally rate the viewer list from like the highest to lowest. They don't promote streamers like us. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying. So I think that's the biggest thing I find, and from the biggest downfall for Twitch in a way. All right. A little taste, a little what's the fucking word? A little scenario question, all right? A little scenario question for all of you guys. All right.
Mm.
So you earn £1,800 a month after tax and deductions. Your average viewership is 200. Are you going full time? So we'll start with Ting.
No.
Oh, no. I feel like for me to go full time, I would like to make maybe triple of what I earn now for a stable amount for at least 6 to 8 months, and then I'll consider it.
How much you want to earn?
3 times what she's
Triple?
earning right now.
Yeah, 3 times what I'm earning right now for it to be stable as well.
Uh,
I think that's my, yeah.
3 times. That's a lot of money. I know how much Ting earns, man.
Yeah. I
So,
think,
so
yeah,
you
like-
wouldn't go full time?
Not with 1,800, no.
1,800.
I think that's not enough at all.
Okay.
And I feel like it's very, yeah, I don't know, can be, I don't know, because something can, viewers can drop, maybe with no good reason, I don't know. So I feel like it have to be a lot and a stable amount of time for me to,
All right.
Go
How
full-time.
about if it's a fixed? You get a fixed payment of 1,800 a month, but you can still obviously earn more. So basically, the least that you can get is 1,800. Your average viewership is 200, and you can like a stable 200. Are you gonna take that leap of going full time? Do you think you've got the potential to be the next Foosley?
Okay, so if it's fixed payment of 1.8 and then we can go from there. I still feel like no, just because I just want it to be more than my job. Like I will want it to earn like maybe 65, 60 from Twitch and I'll consider it. If that makes sense.
Char?
Yeah.
I think I heard you say no.
Yeah, no. No way.
Any reason why? No?
It's 1.8
Is it too
for
little?
me. It's too little. Way too little.
Mm.
Like it's not enough to live comfortably. If I'm being honest, like with like rent, bills.
But you can earn
shopping.
more. You can earn more. There's no
Hey,
there's
shopping.
there's no ceiling above it. You can earn more.
Yeah, but I feel like there are like other things that like I could do, and I feel like with 1.8 with like a 200 viewership, as like Ting said, like you never know when your viewerships might go down, and you're literally like you're basing it off your viewers as well to see how much more you can earn. But there are like other jobs or like other things I can do that can give me a bit more. Yeah. Give me a
Yeah,
bit more, you know?
makes sense.
Yeah.
Nigel?
Yeah, I would say no as well. Apart from 1.8k being way too little, that's not enough for even me to spend a month. Also, with a job that I'm in right now, my salary only ever goes up. My salary can't go down. With Twitch, it technically can go down. Like my viewership can go down. You know, it's still way too unstable for me. Even if it was like 5k a month, I wouldn't quit my job to go full time.
Alright, I'm throwing a spanner that works for all of you guys. Alright, you fucking hate your job, alright?
You
Cause,
just want us to say yes
because-
Yeah, if you like
I'm trying to make it difficult for you guys, alright? I'm trying to sell Twitch,
Okay.
alright? Do you hear me, Twitch staff? I'm trying to sell you,
okay.
alright?
He wants
I'm
to
trying
create a house with us.
I'm trying to create something here, alright? You fucking hate your job, alright? You got no other options. No employer wants you, but Twitch wants you, alright? They're willing to give you a 1.8 month fixed rate, and you can move up. And you have average viewership of 200. Are you gonna take that leap of faith, or would you just fuck it? Said fuck it. You know, I like my job is job.
Okay, but I hate my job, but if I'm earning 100k there, then I'm staying, you know.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
earn
if I'm
100k,
making
alright?
money-
Your cap is 30k.
Oh my gosh, she's 30.
Ah.
Wow.
No, I think we get the gist. I think for me, I don't know. I think 1.8k is quite. I don't know actually, because I've been employed. I've been unemployed at one point. I'll take 1.8k. But like, I think I don't know. I guess it just depends on what situation you're in. Like if
I
you're
find me, Ting, and Shar are really big spenders. I think our expenses per month are quite high. That's how I see it. I'm not gonna comment on what we spend it on. I'm not gonna comment on what we spend it on. But
What do you
Valorant
spend it on?
skins,
Like,
Valorant
you don't buy
skins,
clothes, right?
league skins, other league
Food?
skins.
do you not see my Insta
Like going-
story? I'm on a
like going
holiday
out.
every month.
Yeah. going
True,
out,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think for me personally, I would like the risk of doing that. Like I would like the risk of obviously potentially earning more and doing something I'm really focused on right now. Like that's where I'm at the moment. It just depends on what situation everyone's in. Because for me, like my job is my job. Like what I do full time. Is it fulfilling enough for me? Like probably not. Because I always like to be in a position where like I own something, you know what I mean? And I feel like I own, you know, my I guess my presence on Twitch, you know what I mean? Like I have control of when I want to do things, and you know I have a schedule and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily like being like directed or like being told to do stuff, but I do it now because I have to fucking survive. But like that's just me personally. Would I do it now? Probably not. I like right now like everything's just so fucking expensive. And, yeah, it's I say I would before, but probably not. I've probably been on the same boat. Okay, so what do you think are the good things about Twitch, and what do you think are the bad things about Twitch? And we all know that the good things are about community and stuff like that. You know what? Let's fucking talk about the bad things. Let's get to the juicy part. What do you think? What do we fucking hate about Twitch? Ting, what do you hate about Twitch?
So many odd people that are like just in your DMs. Why are you laughing?
You good there?
Go on, elaborate, please.
Sorry, I have the cough.
I don't know, just in my DMs, in my whispers, in my Discord.
Yeah,
Like,
give us a
just-
juice. Give us a juice. Like what did they say to you? Did they
I'll
ask for
just say
feed pics or what?
Yeah, you get the basics. Like I'll say that's very like basic level. You know, just like, oh, do you
Well,
send any feet pics?
Someone
or, like,
DMing you, can you send me feet pics is basic.
Yeah,
like,
from all the
it's a
things
normal-
I've read.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has anyone asked you out?
Um,
Has anyone asked you out on a date
ask me out on a date
From Twitch,
Like a-
you
on
mean?
Twitch?
from
Oh.
Twitch.
Yeah. Whether it's on your DMs or whether it's on chat, you know, when you're live streaming.
I can't remember. Oh yes, there was. And he
How
kept
do you-
coming back, and I was like,
Oh,
no.
how do you break it to them? How do you break it?
You
How,
kept coming back.
how do you break it to them? How do you like?
I don't, I
This,
was like,
this is
no.
one of the questions I had. Like,
Uh-huh.
how do you draw the line between someone who's watching your stream and to someone who, you know, I guess is like a friend, you know, and that you find on Twitch, you know what I mean? Because obviously there's things that you say and there's things that you don't say, and you don't want you want to be as transparent as possible on Twitch.
What do you mean by things you don't want to say? What would you not want to say?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
All right, let's
Wait,
go back to the
elaborate,
feed pics. All right, what?
What did you mean by your question?
I actually don't
Like
know.
between-
Let me go back to it. I need to think about it. I need to think about it. I need to think about
There's
my
plenty
question.
of stuff you don't want to say. One of the things you don't want to say is, like the people in my chat are odd.
Yeah. The bad thing is that yeah, the Twitch some Twitch people are odd. Now, what do you mean by odd? What makes them odd? Thing? They're all humans.
Yeah, but you can get odd humans. Like, you know, people who just.
So okay, say,
Yeah,
say
it
there
goes-
was say there was someone odd in your chat. You're not gonna turn around and be like, "You're so odd." Like, don't come back into a chat. You're still gonna be nice to them, right? Like, I don't think I've ever seen you be mean to someone in your chat. Like, someone could say something in your chat, and number one, you can ignore it and pretend you didn't read it. Number two, you can call them out and be like, "Don't ever say that again," or mods ban him. Or number three, you can be like, "Oh, just nod and agree and pretend like you agree, and then go next."
But they're never mean long enough for me to be like they're mean because they would be banned anyways. Do you know what I mean?
I
Fucking
get
hell,
it.
your mods are
Yeah.
brutal, man.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah.
So Ting's thing is that there's odd people on Twitch. Uh,
Libby said she has
There
done it on
is.
stream.
I don't disagree with that.
all right.
Done what on stream?
Called
Oh, go
someone
on,
out.
go on. Oh, yeah.
I respect that actually. I respect that. Char.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's like some weird people, very weird people, like in chat that would just come in, and then after like they're banned, they like proceed to like join the Discord and then privately message, and then you're like,
Can you
and then,
unban me, please?
and then even next level is that they will go on your Instagram and then message you there and be like, "Oh, I see you blocked me on Twitch. Can you unban me?" And I'm like, yeah.
Bro! Wait,
Mhm.
sorry, just to add real quick. So someone
Yeah.
stalked my friends through my Instagram, which is now I don't tag any of my real life friends in my
Mhm.
stories.
Mm.
Because it's just so weird. One of my friends messaged me was like, by the way, like one of your viewers are like stalking your page and your friends and then liking all my posts.
Oh my god, that's
And then-
so- no.
Yeah, and this other viewer then also like he's banned. Is he banned? I can't remember. Tried to like DM me, and he's not my friend, but he's like the GIF was like sex. And I was
Yeah.
like, who are you, bro?
Wait, did I get the what?
He offered you sex?
Oh, this literally a GIF and it said sex question mark, and I was like, what the? Yeah, sorry, carry on. Sean.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, they're just some very weird, strange people. Yeah, because like I make it like whenever I stream, like I have a command for like my boyfriend. Like I don't hide the fact that I'm in a relationship, but
Mhm.
then you would obviously still get like some very weird people coming in from time to time, and yeah, obviously my mods still like ban them, but obviously you like still see like what they said, and then some of them just take it to like the next level, and you're like, bro, calm down. Yeah. But I don't ever reply to like any of those. I'm just like delete. Yeah.
Any bad things, Nigel? You have to say about Twitch? Apart from
Um,
the odd people?
Well, I don't get many. Like, I think for guys and girls, it's a bit different. I think girls.
We'll
it
get onto
worse
that
in terms
in
of
a moment.
Okay. For me, bad things on Twitch? Not really. The fact that. How do I put it? You know, whenever Tig was talking about she tells them straight up,
Mhm.
like, calls them out. I think I only do that when I'm tilted at a game. so yeah, that's not really a bad thing about Twitch though, but that's probably just a me thing. Whenever I'm tilted
Mhm.
during a game,
Mhm.
I completely change 180 degrees. I'm not nice to anyone anymore.
Yeah.
Like if
Very
someone
true.
weird comes in, I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out.
You get odd.
Mhm.
Okay, so we get odd people, but we also get backseat gamers when we're streamers. As streamers, does that annoy you guys when someone backseat games you?
Depends on what I'm
Depends.
playing.
It really depends.
Yeah, depends on what I'm playing.
Because there'll be
Like-
there's some like gremlin behind their keyboards like, you should be using the beam magic spell or whatever. You
I
know?
don't mind personally. Yeah.
No, if it's like TFT, I don't mind because I'm like new to a game or like League, like I don't
Mm.
mind. But then let's say like if I'm asking for help, like if I'm asking, then like I don't mind. But if I want to try doing
Mm.
things on my own, like I'm playing like what was like I don't know those like puzzle kind of games, right?
Mm.
And I want to like try sorting it out myself, but people are like in my chat like, oh, this is like how you do it, how you solve this. I'm like, oh fuck, can you just shut up? I'm trying to do this on my own. Like those kind of game, I'm like, just wait, let me try first, and then if I don't know how to do it, I'll
Mhm.
ask and you can help. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. I think
yeah.
for me, I already know I'm the bottom of a barrel of bad games, so I don't really mind because I know everyone's better than me. So I'm like, yeah, tell me. So
apart
that's what I don't
apart
really mind.
from Kaya arm wrestling, right?
Ah, true. But like, especially puzzle games, it's like
Mm.
I get really frustrated at puzzle games really quickly and really annoyed. So like 3 minutes in, I'll be like, "Tell me the answer. I don't want to do this anymore." So I don't really mind personally. I don't know about you guys.
I think I'll turn the question a little bit. Okay, what's the bad thing about streaming? I think the bad thing. I think that's the. I think that's a what? Sorry, what is it?
Oh
Nigel?
no, go ahead.
I think that's a. I think that's a simple question. I think that's an easier question. I think Twitch. You could probably talk about. I don't know. Like I think generally people probably like as streamers probably would talk about how there's no discoverability, there's no promotion for like your growth and stuff like that. People that actually do it full time in comparison to us, so we can't really speak from that point of view. But I can assume that that's the kind of questions that they probably the concerns they would have. And obviously, I think like obviously there's different revenue splits. Like Kick give like 70-30,
Mm.
Twitch do 50-50, yada yada. That's probably one of the common bad things that you would say as a streamer is probably a bad thing about Twitch. And to be fair, I could see a point like 50-50. It's quite a fucking lot of money that you're taking away from people that want to be full time streamers. I think that's a huge drawback. But yeah. What's my question again? Oh, my question was, what's a bad thing about streaming? We'll go with Ting. Ting's already thought of something. I know it.
Like aside from the odd people,
Yeah.
bad about Twitch.
Bad about streaming.
Bad about
Yeah.
streaming.
Bad about streaming.
What's the worst
I
thing
don't
about
really see
streaming?
The worst thing about streaming is honestly the odd people, like the weird people. That's literally it. I don't have a problem with Twitch otherwise. Yeah, I say that, or like just parasocial relationships and stuff. But that's like the only downside, I think. Just stalky people and all that. Other than that, oh, and sometimes what you mentioned, the revenue stuff. But other than that, I don't see a bad side. Yeah.
Char,
Mm.
any bad things
I
about
feel like
streaming for you personally? Like
uh,
you talk about
it can take a toll on my mental health, but that also comes down to the
Mm.
weird and like strange and like the rude people who are like like writing all that stuff in my chat, and then that leads to my mental health going like bad.
Do you think
Yeah.
do you think like Twitch as a whole, like do you think it's good therapy or do you think it's bad therapy for your mental health?
That wait
You can think about everything that is encompassed in Twitch. You know, your interactions on Twitch, like your on chat, and then obviously from that it stems from like your Discord channel and like interacting with people there, like everything else.
I don't know. Overall, I would say it's been good because I've been able to like meet like so many people, made like a lot of friends, and like that was my main goal of streaming, anyways, to just like make friends, literally to make friends. Like that's it. But then for me, it's also bad, which led to me stopping like streaming more often. Like the amount of like rude comments and like hate comments that I get, like if it's like okay, a feel per stream, whatever. But when it got to the point where it was very consistent every single time I streamed for like a month, and then I would personally be getting DMs from people who are already banned on Twitch, commenting like more like rude stuff about me and like my private messages, and then me having to, even though I don't like reply I can see it when I like delete all of those messages, and then when I open all of those, and I'm like, oh god, and then just seeing it very consistently for like a long period of time like really took a toll on my mental health. And yeah, like I'm sorry, but like like I'm not like right now I'm not like strong enough to be at the point where I can like just like not care like very easily. I wish I could not care easier, but because there was just a lot and it kept carrying on for like a lot of months, that's why I was like, this is like really hard. Yeah.
Hmm.
So overall, would you say it's good, or do you think it's bad? Overall,
Mm.
there's no right or wrong answer.
Yeah, overall, I still think it's good because like I have like really great friends like you guys like now because of Twitch and streaming. Yeah.
Nigel, going back to our original question, what's a bad thing about streaming? Is it like the stream schedules? You know, you have to go to my
Well, actually,
PC
I
and
think
start
that's a
streaming.
good thing. I think that's a good thing because it gets me up. If not, I'll just be like sitting at home doing nothing, watching TV. It's a bit like having a routine for the gym. It's like, oh, I really couldn't be bothered going to the gym, but you said you're gonna go at 10 o'clock at this day, and then you kind of force yourself to go. Like after you do it, it's better. Yeah, and I'll edit my schedule anyways if I can't make it. That's true, honey. Like if something actually comes up, like I don't know, so if I need to go to football, if my friends ask out for dinner, if you come back to Belfast, Chaos, and all of a sudden we have a dinner or something,
Yeah.
then yeah, I can always edit it. But apart from that, I think that's a good thing. For bad things, it's it's very similar to like bad things about Twitch and bad things about streaming. I think they're very similar. It's probably still to do with not being able to hide my emotions. Like I think everyone knows when I'm tilted. I'm pretty sure everyone knows like
Fucking
I'm
yeah,
not.
we do.
But you go quiet.
Yeah,
You
I'm
just
not
go
like
quiet.
I feel like streaming is a bit like a streamer should be able to not hide their emotions, but should be able to be a bit like you should be able to have some sort of like a window and keep yourself.
Yeah, I mean
What's the word?
that was gonna be my reason. Like I think for like streaming, like I think there's this pressure to always be upbeat and like
Yeah,
interactive.
like-
Like even if you're not like particularly in the mood for it, but like it's so hard. I find like for me anyway, like to be like so active and like so like cheerful if I'm having a bad day. I think that's the worst thing about streaming. Like, and that's why I always say to people like, try to not stream when you're in a bad mood because then it doesn't.
Yeah.
If you have
yeah.
and I've been in situations where I have streamed and I'm not in a good mood, and then I feel awful afterwards because I'm like, oh shit, I didn't say hello to this person. Like any like people that regularly come to your streams and say hello and like expect a certain thing off you. I think that's like the worst thing that I can feel if I'm not 100%. You know what I mean? Because I'm not.
Yeah,
Because there's a certain duty that you guys have because you obviously people come to you for like social interaction, like the entertainment and everything, like having that community feel. And if you don't give them that, then we feel bad. You know what I mean? I think that's so there's that pressure. I think, but yeah.
yeah, like what was I gonna say? You never know what the streamer was, how their day was before they click that live button. Like I could be having a really bad day, and when I click the live button, I'm all happy because I'm about to stream. I need to I can't start stream and be unhappy.
Mhm.
But just because I'm happy in the first 10 minutes of my stream doesn't mean that something very small could happen in the first 10 minutes that will really piss me off. That shouldn't really piss me off, but because I'm having a bad day, like the stupidest thing puts me in a bad mood, and then I'm in a bad mood for the rest of the stream. Like that has happened before, and I'm like, right, it wasn't that deep. Like whatever just happened at the start of stream, usually nothing. It would have been fine, but because I was having a bad day before the stream, that's really what set it off. And it's just like back to what Kev said, you shouldn't stream whenever you're having a bad day. But I like to have schedules. I like to be in line with my schedules. If I said I'm going to be streaming and I'm actually free, I probably wouldn't cancel my stream.
Do you think it's good?
Mm.
Like, do you find streaming like good therapy, or like do you think it's bad therapy? Like overall.
It's a bit like I always compare it to like working in hospitality. Like I've worked in hospitality and then I've worked in an office job. In hospitality, you walk into your day of work not knowing if it's going to be a good day or a bad day. In an office job, you walk into work and you know exactly what kind of day it's going to be. You know what you're going to do from 9 to 5 exactly. It's
Yeah.
all planned out. Hospitality, you walk in and it's literally like you could get a nice customer or you could get a complete dickhead. Like you honestly don't know. Streaming's a bit like that. You press the live button, anyone can walk in, and like you don't know what's going to happen. But overall, on average, I think it's good, better than bad.
And have you ever like say you've had a bad day, all right? You've had a bad day at work. Your boss has pissed you off, told you to do a gazillion tasks, and you're like, "Fuck, I can't do this shit." Okay, I went a bit deep on that one, but yeah. You can't do. You had a bad day at work, all right? You had a bad day at work, and you're like, I don't know what. You're a bit on the boat up by streaming, and then you stream for a bit, and you've turned out, it turns out that you're in a better mood. Has that ever happened to you guys? It's happened to me. Like I've had really rough days, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna hit the like button, and then afterwards, you know, I feel good. I feel good because I was like chatting to loads of people. I was like having fun with my friends, like playing games. Like, has that happened to you guys? Like when you've had like a bad day and you just started streaming?
I say a lot more, yeah, for me, the same as you, Cass. Like, there's a lot of times where maybe I didn't feel the greatest, but then I think streaming I generally do enjoy, so I feel a lot better when I stream a lot of the time.
Sure.
I don't know.
You ever had a bad day where like Salone's just fucking pissed you off, and then you just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go live.
Honestly, probably not. No, because I feel like if I'm like upset or if I'm pissed off, like you can see it on my face. Like you can like so tell on my face because I'm usually quite like a cheery like person.
Mhm.
So like if I'm like having a bad day, okay, like I would probably just want to be like by myself, like watching TV,
Mm.
because if you put, like, I'm like I may seem extroverted, but I am actually like introverted. So I do like the quietness, and I like spending some time with myself, like just
Yeah.
with like my thoughts and everything. Yeah.
So you just keep everything closed, like you just like to have your own like personal space when you're
Yeah.
pissed off. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Nigel has like, I haven't pissed you off, and then you're like, fuck, I'm gonna go fucking live now. Fuck you, and close the door on her. And it's like, you're dead with shit.
Nah, unfortunately not. It sounds good, but believe it or not, it's not easy to piss me off or put me in a bad mood. But when you do put me in a bad mood, it gets really bad. So if I'm having a bad day, which isn't often, but if I am having a bad day, and I need to stream that day, I would like cheer myself up somehow. It won't work, by the way, but you know, for the first 10 minutes, and then something really stupid like, say I go to play Valorant and then I peek someone, I die, and then my teammate doesn't peek, I get pissed off straight away. I'm like, why didn't you fucking peek?
That reminds me.
Something as small as that would piss me off just because I've had a bad day.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're like
you're
you're like kind of on the line of like,
Yeah, I'm
So
already
you-
on the line.
you're
No
like-
one will know it, obviously.
you're like here like in your mood, and then you big yourself up like before stream, like you watch like, I don't know, like some comedy or some like videos or something like that. You shut yourself up, listen to music, then you're like at the midpoint, but you're still not like completely happy at the top. So like you're at that middle point, and then so like anything that might trigger you,
It's-
it just drops. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That-
you're like on the edge.
You're on the
You're
edge.
like hanging off a cliff, and like the smallest little thing will push you over.
Yeah, but if you're in a happy mood, and someone pisses you off, you just drop down to like that line, and then you slowly go
Yeah.
back up. So,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah. I get you. All right. A bit of a scenario question for you guys. Another one of these. We love these. All right. Okay. This is gonna be spicy. So, you have a stalker on Twitch, yeah? Like a real stalker. You know those stalkers that ask for feet pics, you know, thing? Like, he's a proper stalker, right? He's a proper stalker, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he comes to your stream. You haven't banned him yet because your mods are fucking lazy on the stage. Your mods are lazy. I haven't banned them. They just let him fucking run free. But he gives you a load of money. Like he donates like 200 points every stream. Says hello. Says you're beautiful. What do you do? But he's a stalker thing. He's a stalker. Yeah, you can see that he's liking all your photos and he's DMing you and you're being in a situation where you're like replying back to him, you're being nice. You're just trying to make his day. You know what I mean? But it gets to a certain point where you're like, this might be a bit too much. I think. Are you gonna take the money? Are you gonna tell him to stop?
So okay, so he's stalking me. So he's like stalking all my socials and
Yeah,
like,
he's
friends
just
and
stalking.
stuff,
He's just
or-
casually stalking you.
Oh.
You know, he just casually stalking you.
Oh, then I'll be like, can you stop stalking me, please? But if you want to donate, carry on.
Yeah.
That makes sense, no?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'll say. I appreciate it, thanks.
Char,
Yeah.
you got a big ass stalker.
Um,
You got a big ass stalker on Twitch. But he's a fucking
just want to
oiler.
stop.
He's a fucking Middle Eastern oiler. He's a prince, man. Like he's got a load of money. Like he's donating like 2,000 points a stream. He's an absolute oiler.
I'll like be like, can you please stop like stalking me because that's weird.
It's a bit odd.
That's a bit weird. And then I don't know if I'll tell him to keep donating because I don't know how to say it. So I'll just tell him to stop. And if they keep doing it, I'll be like, if you keep doing it, I'm just gonna like ban you. And yeah.
He's donating 2,000 points to you every stream. That's like a whole month's wage. Well, sort of.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. If it's weird, it's weird, man.
Yeah.
If it's weird, it's weird.
All right, Nigel. Same question. It's a girl though.
Okay.
It's a girl stalker, right? She's sending you titty
I'm-
pics. She's sending you titty pics. She's asking you to like them, and she's donating you 5,000 pounds, 3,000 pounds, 4,000 pounds.
Why does Nigel get real?
But
We got, like,
So I'm actually a bit different. My answer is actually a bit different from taking a shower.
oh,
So
keep
firstly,
them going.
firstly, like you say stalker. Exactly what are they doing? Because if they're liking my pics and DMing me, number one, I just wouldn't reply to their DMs.
Mm.
If they
Yeah.
keep on liking my pics and I can see that they're stalking me, fine,
Ah,
keep stalking
but
me.
you
I
have-
really don't care.
but the only way you get money is by interacting with them.
I'll interact with them on stream, but I'll definitely not reply to DMs. If they say I'll keep on donating you £4,000 if you reply to my DMs, I'll say no. I'll donate only if you want to, but I'm not replying to DMs. But if they're doing stalkery stuff like I don't know, stalking my Insta, liking my pics or whatever, yeah, keep doing that. I don't really care. I
Yeah,
don't
they're
care
like,
if
they're
someone's
like,
stalking
they're
me.
like hardcore stalkers. They're like trying to like find your IP address. They're trying to find where you live. Like that's
Oh,
stalking.
that
you
is
know?
a big. Yeah.
That's stalking.
Yeah, it might be bad for a girl, but honestly, like if anyone watches my stream, they probably could find out where I live. I leak my address all the time because I have delivery on. Like I really don't care if people know like where I live. If they come up, I honestly don't care. That doesn't bother me if someone knows where I live, whether I know them or not.
What if someone like
Um,
knocks on your door and shows
Oh,
up?
I live in an apartment, and no matter what, if people ring up, I don't answer, even if it's a parcel for delivery. I'm too lazy to go up and answer the door. like I never, and no point spam mailing me. I don't check my mailbox either.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and you've probably seen my emails and Discord messages. There's like over 2,000
Yeah,
unread
that
messages.
annoys me. That annoys me so much.
So like stalk me as much as you want. Keep on donating. I'm fine with that. Replying if you need me to make an effort to reply in DMs, that's not happening. Replying on chat like during live stream, that's fine.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like I just entertain it.
Take it.
I feel
You
like
take it.
I feel like I
You
would.
think-
I was just like I
You
was
take
just
it.
I just take like the interaction on Twitch, like the DMs. I'll say, "Oh, hope your day's nice."
Hope your day is nice.
Hope your day's like times are tough.
Yeah, but
man, like-
there's a difference though, because you're single at the minute, Kevin. I'm not. Like, if someone wants me to interact like a female, and they're, what did you say? They're sending pics and stuff.
They're sending
Yeah,
you
I
titty,
ain't
they're
doing
sending
that.
you titty pictures,
Yeah,
Nigel, and you have to like them.
I ain't doing that.
You have to like them.
Wait, how
But-
do you even like
yeah,
them if
yeah.
they're DMing?
You have to react to it, man, on
Like
Discord.
you double tap to
You
your
double
hot,
tap.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't even open it.
And
I wouldn't even
and
open
Evelyn's
it.
completely fine with it because you're getting money. So-
Added rules.
Honestly, I still wouldn't do it because, like, trying to find them on my DMs would be like it's too much effort for me.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, which leads me on to my next question. Like, I feel like with people on Twitch, there's certain relationships you have on Twitch with like people that you know in the community, or like people that you have in chat. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that you're close with, and then there's people that just like pop in, pop out. But there's like a certain line that you have to like address, like, because either they're too odd or too weird or whatever, and they're just being creepy. But they feel like they've formed like a relationship with you. Like, how do you draw that line? Like, how, like is there certain things that you guys do? Like, for me, I just like if someone's being weird with me, but like they feel like really passionate about they formed the like a really they think that they've formed a really strong relationship because they've either like I don't know, donated or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, there's some people that do feel like that. Like, they've donated money, so they feel like you owe them something. You know what I mean? And they want to be part of your life. How do you draw the line? Because for me, if I feel like they're not trustworthy enough to be within like my kind of my close circle, that I just won't like entertain them much. I won't like engage with them as much. Like, I never really say to someone like, "Oh, I think you're getting a bit too close," because that's never happened to me. You know what I mean? So I guess for girls, because for girls it's probably a little bit different. I hate to say it because like Twitch is like there's more guys than girls on Twitch. So obviously guys are naturally gonna go over to the girl streamers more than guys going to guy streamers. You know what I mean? Just it's just the way that it works, you know, because obviously some people are more. I think like guys, for me, I feel like they feel like they get along with girls a little bit more. You know what I mean? They feel like they're getting along with girls a bit more. But like, is there anything that you guys do to like kind of draw the line in terms of like where that relationship is? Thing?
Draw the line.
Like,
So,
you,
like-
like you must have someone who feels like they're closer to you than they feel like they're really really close to you, but you're not. you
but you're not.
I mean,
you get what I mean?
I think I do.
Because there's that like parasocial thing, like that parasocial interaction. Like there's some people that like because there's some people that think that they've got something going on with the streamer. You know what I mean? But really, there's like there's like a certain buyer, but they just don't know that it's a buyer. You know what I mean? There's obviously smart people that know that it's a buyer. There's a streamer and the friendship, and the viewers and stuff like that. But there's a you know what I mean? There's some sort of line, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I feel like I'm talking shit, but there's a certain line between there's a difference between your viewer and like your friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And they
I
want
think,
to cross that path, you know what I mean, to knowing about your
But-
daily life, you know what I mean?
How are they crossing it if I don't accept their friend requests? Because like,
Like, if I'm not
I
even reading their
rarely-
messages or anything like that. Like,
yeah, I rarely accept friend requests from chatters unless I've spoken to them for such a long time in chat and I know they're not a weirdo. then I'll just like, yeah, sure. And
Friend
they
requests
don't
on
spam
what?
me. Discord.
Oh, okay.
I have like quite a few that I just ignore, to be honest. So
Mhm.
the only time I really talk to them is on Twitch. I barely even go on my server sometimes because I'm bad at Discord, anyways. So yeah,
get that.
I find it.
You just try
Yeah,
to
I find
you
it
just try to
quite.
limit the interaction basically. Like, cause
Yeah, only interact them on Twitch, and
Mm.
that's it really. Mm, yeah.
is that the same for you, Char?
Yeah.
Is that what you
Yeah,
try to do?
I agree.
Like to limit,
Yeah.
limit interaction with them, avoid like
Yeah.
basically it's basically just like letting them die slowly. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
once you accept a friend request on Discord,
They
like
start messaging you.
you basically open yourself up. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
you're almost like leading someone on to think that they're forming this ideal friendship that they've got in their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all people, like we said. You know what I mean? There's all people that are like convinced that, oh, this streamer is like my best friend. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But in your perspective, you're like, I'm just, you know, I'm just having a good time on stream. You know what I mean? Nigel, have you ever had to draw the line?
Honestly,
Have you ever had to draw the line, guy or girl?
no, I've never had to draw any line, but I do split my like I have two Instagram accounts. One's like my personal one, and one's like my Twitch one. So, also, I don't reply to DMs. Like, I don't know. I just don't really like, and I didn't even know being friends on Discord was a thing until like recently. Like, yeah, I
Oh.
don't like. Well, I don't know. I just join voice channels and talk to people. Like, like what? I don't get where the adding friends come in. Like where that comes into play. I didn't know people add each other on friends on Discord because I'm used to TeamSpeak and TeamSpeak. Yeah, there's none of that stuff.
Because obviously you play like you'll play
True.
games with like people like there's a difference between like obviously you're playing games on stream,
Mm.
and there's like playing games off stream. Usually
Hmm.
you play off stream. When you play off stream with people, you're playing people that you're close with. You know what I mean? Online
Yeah.
sometimes it's a little bit varied, like a little bit varied. You know, you just invite people to have fun on stream, but they want to cross that path. You know what I mean? To playing with you
Mhm.
more
Off
than
stream.
like off stream and like
Yeah. I'm
interacting
gonna
you
lie.
outside stream.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Not naming any names. Off stream, on stream. um, off stream or on stream, mainly because of people I play with. I don't think I play with many people outside my group anyway. So I think whether it's off stream or on stream, it's still the same group of people. Like I don't even. I think I have playing with viewers on, but I don't really play with viewers that often, unless I'm like literally solo queuing and someone asks to play. Then yeah, maybe. But I try and get a stack before I start streaming anyway.
Mhm.
If I do want to play with friends, and off stream, well, same thing. It's the close group of friends in it,
Yeah.
and I mean, in Discord, there's locked channels, there's hidden channels.
Have you ever let someone in to your close circle, but you've had to kick them out?
Yes.
Like you've let them into your inner part of your community, the heart of your community, and you've had you
Yes,
thought
I've-
you thought you trusted them, you think they're good, but then when they get in,
It's not
they
the-
turn into be a dick.
Yeah, it's not the fact that I trusted them, but it's just more like I'm open to everyone joining. Like, you know, if we used to do a lot of custom games.
Mhm.
We used to play with different people all the time, and it's fine. Like, you know, anyone can join. And it's not that I trusted them, but you know, I let them into Discord. I let them join in custom games. They probably like everyone's kind of newish to each other, and yeah, I just had to kick them out.
Have you girls had
I
to do that?
removed them from the Discord.
You guys had to.
I think I kicked them out of Char's Discord. I kicked them out of my Discord and Char's Discord.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
Char.
what you're
Okay.
talking about. It's not like we were. It's not like we were like close, but like we let the person come into quite a lot of like community games because a lot of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
community and custom games, you know, you join them and you can like meet a lot of like other people.
Yeah.
You know, like you're there to like meet people, make friends. And this person was just not it. Like I don't okay. No, this person at the start was like all right.
Mhm.
And then as the games went on, like things were looking a little bit sussy and we're like, what's going on? And then after like the first custom game that I ever hosted, I was getting feedback from like other people that I knew for a lot longer about this certain person. And then I was like, hold on a second, this is not right. But then I gave like this person the benefit of the doubt and then see like how it went. But obviously in the long term, like things went really like downhill. Like just like not a good person, very rude, not nice, and it came to a point where this person was being rude to not just me but everyone in the community, and I was like, that is not okay. Like that is not okay. And then so we just gotta kick him out. Yeah.
Ting, have you ever had a situation where a guy that you just first met on like Twitch and in the chat and just had, they've sent you a friend request, you've accepted it, and you know you think that they're trustworthy, you think they're cool, but they get in your DMs and they're like they're almost too much for you, and you're like, I'm gonna have to let you down. He's like, I loved you, like I'll watch your streams every day, like I think you're gorgeous, like oh the way you drag your hair. I don't know. And like I think we'd be like the perfect couple. Like, have you ever had to let someone down?
Yes. Yeah. Where yes. Yeah,
And he was a
yeah, I
viewer,
did.
right?
Yeah, he was a viewer. So we got along really well, and I genuinely thought we could be, you know, quite good friends, you know. So we spoke a lot on Discord as well as friends, obviously. 'Cause we just vibed really well together.
Mhm.
And then but they knew from the start that I had no intentions of looking for anything, and like I was like, and every time he like complimented me and stuff, I'd be like, as friends, yeah, like as friends, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he got
Like,
pissy
thank
at me,
you.
being like, why'd you keep saying that? And I'm like, okay, well, I just sent it out there that we're friends, nothing else. I think it's wild because like we were quite good friends for like 4 months or so, like quite long. And then at some point he was like, oh, but I thought you liked me. And I was like, I've never once complimented you. And he was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, yeah, exactly. I've never once complimented you, bro. I never once flirted with you. We're literally just friends. And I said that every single time. Like he made a compliment. I was like, just friends, as friends, isn't it?
You need to drop the bro, you know, be like, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, literally. I make it so obvious that we're not a thing.
Yeah.
And then he started treating me like we were. Echo. Oh my god, I sent screenshots to Echo. I was like, because I was like, bro, he's gaslighting me. Anyways, so he was like treating me as if we were like in a relationship, right? And I was like, I'm being gaslit because we had like 3 major big arguments, and like he made it seem like it was my fault. So then I'll send it to Echo, be like, am I tripping? Did I do something wrong? And then Echo would be like, nah, he's wild. Yeah, and then it was a lot of like unfriending me, blocking me, then adding me again, like I'm sorry, blah blah. And I was just
Oh
there,
my
like,
god, what the hell?
okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
then it's like
Let's make up. Let's have a movie night today.
That's like ex-boyfriend
Yes.
behavior.
Right. I was just there, like, I really don't like that back and forth
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, we're the friends or we're not. Like, you can do it once or twice, but if you're gonna do it like 3 times, like, just stay out of it because it plays on my mind too. Like, if I don't know where our friendship is. So yeah, and then
But you
then he tried to. Oh, go on.
Sorry, go ahead. Let's just go.
No, I was just gonna say then he tried to like add me back on League chat and try to talk to me through there. But then I just become really blunt with my answers, so he would like lose interest. I'd be like, yeah, no, blah blah,
Yeah.
and I just stopped there. So I think that was the only time though that I had to do that.
Yeah. But you kind of get like after we just talked about it, it's like by drawing the line, I between your relationship with people that you have in chat. there's a certain line that you can't cross. I feel like unless you've like unless a viewer lets you in. You know what I mean? I think like as streamers, like there's different habits that we do to like kind of draw that line. You know what I mean? Whether it's like communication or just like I think it's just communication, to be honest. The big thing. That's usually how we just draw the line. Okay. Less spicy question for us. Okay. Do you think it's easier for a guy or a girl to be successful on Twitch? We'll go to Nigel first. We'll work backwards, I think.
Girl, 100%.
What's your thoughts,
Mainly
girls?
because
I agree. I think
Mm.
I think girl easier in general, unless like you're like a guy with like insane gaming skills on like whatever you're streaming on. Then
I think
yeah.
even if you have insane gaming skills, it's quite hard to make it big.
Yeah, probably.
But back to what you said earlier, Kez.
Mhm.
You said that Twitch is more dominated by males.
Yep.
Mainly, like viewers. And
think it's like
naturally, males would want to watch
I think
females.
it's like 70-30. I saw.
Yeah, so that's probably one of the biggest reasons why it's easier for females to be successful. Can you guys define success first?
Success is like
what's your interpretation of
Make it
success?
big.
money, viewers,
Yeah.
High viewership,
high viewership,
high subs.
High revenue.
high subs, high revenue. That's
Yeah.
success.
But yeah, girls. I also think guys are willing to spend more on Twitch than girls are. So therefore, a guy.
Yeah,
is
you
more
girls
likely
need to
to
fork out,
sub
man.
to a girl more than a girl is
Joking.
likely to sub to a guy.
I'm only joking. There's a lot of generous girls out there.
Oh
Ting?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
just mean like in general.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ting, you think it's easier for a girl to be successful on Twitch?
100%.
or do you think
I
it's
think no, definitely not. I think it's easy for girls to yeah, I mean that's why OnlyFans is so big, right? Twitch barely has really bad at banning people. It's like semi OnlyFans, you know, and they garner a lot of attention. If that's the kind of attention they want though, that's up to the person, is whatever. But I think a lot of guys who use Twitch are there for locking at girls, especially, and they're pretty and stuff. So I think that's
Locking?
why the viewer base is really high. Locking.
Looking.
Oh, looking. Okay.
I
Locking.
think.
Locking in. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that's why it's a big male view base, because of a lot of girls who present themselves in a certain way. I think, you know, what you display yourself is what you attract sometimes. If that's, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think I do agree. I think girls do like it is a little bit easier for girls to be successful on Twitch initially.
Mm.
It's what they do afterwards, I think. Like it doesn't always mean just because you're a girl you're gonna be successful on Twitch. I think it's what they do afterwards. Like, and this will tie into my next question afterwards. But like, but I actually think it's easier for guys to retain viewership than girls. And the reason why I say that is because think of this, right? You're a girl streamer, but you say to your chat, your viewers, your 1,000 viewers, oh, I'm in a relationship. I think that impacts for a lot of for a lot of guys in that community, because there's a lot of guys that probably thought to themselves, oh, we're like in a relationship kind of thing. Oh, I don't want to be part of this girl because she's not single. You know what I mean? Which goes into my next question. Do you think being in a relationship hinders your growth?
No. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, think so.
Thing?
I don't know. I mean, I'm single, so I don't know.
Ah,
But if I had a partner-
if you broke the news to your 1,000 viewers that you're in a relationship, do you think your viewers will drop? That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
I think there's definitely some
Oh.
guys out there who like are on Twitch
Mm.
as with their goal to be a relationship with that streamer.
Mhm.
100%.
Mm.
Okay, I'll go back to
I think
Shar because I
okay.
think she saw the thought there.
Yeah.
Do you think-
No, if you yeah,
like
if you put
say
it that way.
like
yeah.
say you like no one knows us alone, right?
Mm.
And then you just book the news. Oh,
And then one day I just do
you think your viewers are gonna drop?
yeah. Yeah, if you put it that way, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Do you think it's the same for us, Nigel? Or do you think
I
no
don't
one
think
gives,
it's the
no,
same for us.
do you think
No.
no one gives a shit?
So I think for girls, yes, I think it does play a part. So if like say if a girl has like I don't know like 10K viewers or whatever,
Yeah.
and then suddenly she got a boyfriend, I think her viewers will definitely drop. That's what I think. I'm not 100% sure, but other than a viewer trying to get like I don't know, Ting or Shar, one of you said you think there are some guys out there as a viewer or their goal is to try and like be with the streamer.
They're trying to
One of you
mingle with
said
you.
that earlier. Yeah. But
Hmm.
apart from actually that being a realistic goal, I feel like that's also like a fantasy goal for a lot of viewers, especially for a
Mm.
lot of people who don't like a lot of people who spends most of their time on the internet. Like it's like a sense of oh it like they don't think about it, but naturally at the back of their head it's like oh this girl's single. When they're talking to the girl, like chat to viewer, like words to the streamer that's actually replying in words.
Yeah.
They're kind of getting that sense of I'm talking to a girl,
Talk to
which
girl.
they are, but what I mean. It's not realistic.
They see the
the girl's
potential.
talking to words.
They see
Whereas for you, yeah, they see the potential, and
Hmm.
for a viewer, the girl is actually replying to you like real life, like you see them, they're talking. But for the girl, they're reading words. They don't even know what you look like. It's just a
Yeah.
few words, and they're just replying to words. It's different. But if that girl suddenly got a boyfriend, then I think that sense of like feeling will disappear, and I think a lot of guys would find someone else. That's what I think.
yeah.
For a
Hmm.
guy, I don't think it's the same.
Whoa, you're saying that if I was in a relationship, if I just broke the news to everyone, I was in a relationship, like everyone was taping. Nah,
I think so.
I think it's the
Yeah, I
same.
think so.
Honestly, I think the same. I think the same. I think for girls, like it's a little bit different for them. I think it's just because of the way that the platform is at the moment, in terms
Hmm.
of
Mm.
who's on it and stuff like that, and like guys will see that there's a potential, like Nigel said, there's a fantasy goal of like, there's a potential that there's gotta be some guys out there from your stream girls that have thought about like, oh, there's a potential that I could be in a relationship with this girl, and or like, oh, what does she mean I'm good at the game? Is that a sign? You know what I mean?
Let's be honest. Like, if it also impacts you, like how much viewers you have. Like, if you have 10K viewers, probably only about 500 of them are typing in chat. The other, like, I'd say 90% of them are literally just watching in the background.
Mm.
Like, I reckon those are the ones that will drop. Whereas for some people like us, are with a lot less viewers, most of our viewers are engaging, and for smaller streamers, I don't think it would play that big of a part, because if it's the viewers that are engaging, whether you're in a relationship or not, you've already got that engagement and you've already built a connection. I don't think they would leave as easily. Whereas for people that don't really talk and chat, they just watch.
Mhm.
I think those are the ones that will drop.
Yeah, and I also agree with like what Kai said about like how if you're already open about like your relationship from the start, like on the get go, then like like the viewers that are actually watching are already there for like you, just like
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's go nicely to my next question. Do you think? Okay, this is a question outside of us. I guess we're just talking openly. Do you think streamers lead viewers on by making them feel like they're in a relationship?
100%. There, I think there are streamers that do that purposely, and I think viewers, like, there are streams that are specifically for this, and I think viewers know that, and they're happy enough with that to have that moment and to keep on being led on, even though they know the final result, nothing's gonna happen, and they're willing to spend just for that, like that moment, not actually spend for a final result, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
You guys think the same? You think there's people out there, you know, just abusing viewers for attention
Yeah.
and for by
definitely.
making
sure,
by
yeah.
leading them on,
Yeah.
saying, I love you. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, I feel like there are streamers that say that, and there are viewers that know the streamers say that and are willing to be led on for that specific moment, if you know what I mean. Just to
Yeah,
be
I
led
get
on.
what you mean.
Yeah.
And they're willing to pay for that. Like, they're willing to pay £10 for a girl to say, "Oh, thanks for the sub, I love you," even though they know it's not true, but just for that moment.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Right. What's my thing? Alright, the next question is a little bit outside. Well, it's not really outside. What do you guys think of TwitchCon? I think it's good to see your community. And if you haven't, you know, would you?
Mm. I've actually never been to a TwitchCon.
I
so-
think it's different from me and Nigel. We've been to TwitchCon. For you girls, like,
Yeah.
any thoughts of like any fears going to TwitchCon? Like you might find that that little stalker that you mentioned about.
I think a fear is like like meeting someone that's like slightly strange and then like meeting someone that's like slightly strange like in chat and then they like show up and then they're like, "Hi, I'm like blah blah blah," and then they just like I don't like I wouldn't know how to react because they're there with you in real life. It's not you can like run away, you know.
I mean,
And
you
then
can.
you would-
but
No, but like, bye.
Wow.
No.
Actually, I'll leave this for later. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah, but then it's like, and then like, what if like they like start combo and they just start following you around, and then you try to get out of the combo, but like they won't let you, and then you're like stuck with the person.
yeah.
Yeah, stuff like
Mm.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Any fears, Ting, going to TwitchCon, finding that stalker man?
I think same because like yeah, I think you're gonna bound to have a bit of viewers who are a bit like not there, you know. So like, I think I'd have the same with Shah, where like the vibes just aren't it in person, and they're just very a bit odd, and they're like lingering around, following around you. You just like feel like you can't really have your own personal space.
Hmm.
But I think it would be interesting to see my community, I guess, because I've never. I don't think the first Twitch friend I ever made and met was probably Nigel. I think the first person I ever met in person from Twitch as well, and yeah, so I wouldn't mind meeting them, I guess. But I've never been to TwitchCon. I don't really watch Twitch in general, so it's not any particular streamers I would want to meet in particular.
All right, Nigel.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? What was your experience? Your first experience in TwitchCon? I've been to two, but
So
kinda
TwitchCon was fun. I would recommend it, but
Hmm.
sometimes someone can turn out completely different from what you expect. Some people are very different online and IRL,
Yeah.
and you'll never know. I'm quite happy to meet up with anyone. There's no one in chat that I'd be like, I really don't want to meet this person. I'm happy to meet anyone, but my experience of TwitchCon is that I did end up meeting someone. Now, he could very possibly still be in this chat, but I'm not going to name any names. But I'll say it anyway, without being rude. But I met like someone. Obviously, I don't know what you guys look like, apart from the people I've met, or maybe some people that stream. Most of yous, I don't know what yous look like. So they came up to me and I was like, "Yo, Nigel," and then I looked at him and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but okay. Hi, what's up?
Did you not see his name
And
tag?
then,
Did you not see his name tag?
huh? I'm like, he was like quite far, and then he walked up as he was talking. I'm short sighted, and I probably didn't notice it. But yeah, they like talked, and I'm like, yeah, just making small talk. That's fine. All cool, right? Cool. And then I was like in the middle of something, so I was like, well, I'm about to go here. You wanna, come
Go away.
join, meet everyone else? And then they're like, yeah, sure, that's fine. We joined. Actually, we joined your group, guys. So we came over and joined in with you guys, like everyone else, like a big group of us, and then we were like 1 or 2
Oh,
hours.
you tried to
in, and
ship
they're
him
like,
off to me, man. You
no,
motherfucker.
we were already gonna meet. Like I was on my way to find you at that stage, but anyway, got a bit late, and me and Evelyn were there. We were like, okay, let's just like kind of split off from a group, do our own thing, because we haven't explored yet. We'd like to go around, check out what there is. So we stood up, walked away, and then this person follows us. We're like, okay, cool. And then Evelyn, we were walking around, and he's still following us. And it got a little bit awkward because we weren't talking to him, but he was just like behind us, walking. And then there was a moment where Evelyn was like, "Is he like following us for the rest of the day, or like what's happening?" And I was like, "I don't know." like I don't know. Like he's a nice guy. Let him do what he wants, I guess. And he actually followed us for the rest of the day. Okay, whatever. Got to like 6 p.m. or whatever time it was, and we were like, okay, well, end of TwitchCon, it was nice meeting you. We're gonna go back to our hotel. What's your plans? And then he was like, oh, I'll come back to the hotel with you. I was like, no, you're fucking not. That's what I had to actually say. I was like, no, you're not. And and then there was a meeting that night by the Eiffel Tower where we were all gonna meet, like
Yeah.
at the end of the night. And he was like, "Oh, are you not going to Eiffel Tower and stuff?" And I'm like,
Not
"I am, but
anymore.
I'm gonna." Like I was like, "Yeah, I probably am, but I'm gonna go home and rest first." And he's like, "Okay, can I not just come right?" I was like, "No, not it." And he's like, "Okay, just text me later then if you're good." And I was like, "Cool." Left, and then I didn't go, so I didn't text him.
Would you have
So
texted
yeah,
him?
sometimes. Would I have texted him? Probably, yeah, because I mean we were going back out to meet a big group, so it's fine. I don't mind. But sometimes, me and Evelyn just wanted our own personal time, but we didn't get it, which is fine because TwitchCon is about meeting people.
Yeah.
But I was not letting him come back to our town. That would have been weird. That would have been really weird.
I don't think I had
Did
any. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
No, ask him about his question.
Oh yeah, it's really to. I was gonna ask, did he take it well when you're like, no, you're not? Like, how did he react?
He's just kind of blank. He's just like, oh, okay. And then he asked, like, after I said, no, you're not, he literally said, but are you not going out tonight to the Eiffel Tower thing event? And I'm like, I probably am, but that doesn't mean you can. Well, I didn't say it, but I was thinking, like,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you're, like, following me back to a hotel and staying with me until that night. But I basically said, I might go, I might not, I'm not sure, but right now we're tired, we want to go home and rest. And then he was fine with that.
Okay. I don't think for me, I don't think I've had any weird experiences. I don't think. No, as I just told me about this. And I was like, yikes. But I was like, I don't know how I deal with that. Like, I probably do what Shar did. Probably fucking run away. I was like, I beat you back at the fucking flat or something. I don't know. I don't know what I would do, to be honest. Like, but I think, yeah, I think TwitchCon is a lot of fun. The reason why I didn't go this year is because it's too expensive. And
It's next week, right?
yeah, I'm not that arsed about going to Rotterdam, to be honest. Like, if it was like,
It was in London, then like I probably would go,
yeah.
But I see BA like flying. Yeah.
I think it's good to see your like community for the first time.
Yeah, overall, it was a nice experience to meet everyone.
Yeah.
Met a lot of people.
But there, I did get one that just says like people are a little bit different IRL to online. Some people like are a lot more spoken online than they are IRL, and then you're like, shit, this is kind of awkward. I don't know what to do, but majority of the time it's been fine. I think it's good. I think it's good to experience it at least once.
I
Um,
think meeting people, everyone's vibes are different, and like
yeah.
you vibe with some people, you don't vibe with some people.
Mm.
It's just like you can't do much about that. And I would always take the opportunity to meet everyone at least once, whether
Yeah,
you
yeah.
vibe with them or not. Well, that comes down to the like it's a bit like going on a date, right? Like you see someone that you're attracted to, you go on a date with them, you either vibe or you don't.
Holy shit.
If you do, you go for another date. If you don't, it is what it is.
And okay, let's talk about from a viewer's perspective. You guys in chat, listen up. Is it? Would you be scared about meeting us? For those that haven't met us, and who would you be more scared of meeting?
Wait, is this part of the question?
Yeah.
I think you made it.
Would you guys be scared? As a viewer, do you think it's scary? I think it would be scary. If I was a viewer, I probably would be scared of it meeting a streamer. I would still like. I would still go for it, but like, I mean, I would be scared. Feel a little hesitant. I want a 2-foot Nigel. I think it's like first day impression. You get scared. I think it's a bit like that. I think. Gets nervous.
Yeah, I'd flip the Monopoly board over.
For the viewers as well, like, what do you think Twitch can improve on? Do you think? Like, talk about it from a viewing experience. What do you guys think? Because obviously we do watch each other's stream. We watch other streamers as well. What do you think Twitch could do to improve on it? What do you think, Ting? Do you think Twitch's doing a good job of the viewing experience? Is there anything that they could do? Or is there anything that they can do like? Sorry, go ahead.
As
Ting
in,
doesn't
like,
watch Twitch.
I don't watch Twitch. I wouldn't know.
You don't
I
watch Nigel?
I rarely watch anyone, bro. Cause like I find it quite hard to sit still and watch a screen for a long time.
Yeah.
So like,
You always
I'm
have
normally
Unless
just
she's playing League of
doing other
Legends.
things. Yeah, unless I gotta think about things. But other than that, I never grew up watching Twitch, so I wouldn't really know. I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Anything, Jar?
Mm.
Twitch.
I don't like, to be honest, I don't really. I wouldn't even, I like, if I ever watch, it would be like you guys, but also if I'm like not streaming, I'm like not really on it either. The only like big streamer that I've ever watched is Fuslie. She's like the only like big streamer I've ever watched, but she's on YouTube now, so I don't really like go on Twitch like that much. And I haven't streamed in a long time, so yeah, I don't know. I
For
don't
you,
know.
Nigel.
What would I like to see improved from Twitch as a viewer?
Yeah.
I don't think there's much to be improved from Twitch, right? Because it's mostly about content. That's what we watch it for, not because it's on Twitch. I mean, you were talking about emotes. That's the thing that makes Twitch special. But if we're talking about improvements from Twitch, then we take content out of it because the content's from the content creator. Then the only thing I can think of is gotta get more ways to make us grab channel points. that's like, it's so hard to fucking get channel points. That's the only thing from Twitch's side.
I'm not gonna lie. The biggest thing for me is the
Channel
ads.
points.
There's-
Okay,
I
I've got.
forgot about that.
I- Okay, I don't.
I
okay,
think
I'll
there's
say it
way
anyway.
too much
If I get
ads.
banned, I don't know why. I've never watched an ad in my life on Twitch. I'm not joking. Like,
Wait, what?
even if I'm not subbed to someone, ads don't pop up to me on Twitch.
What the fuck?
I only knew that there were ads because one day I logged onto an alt account to troll someone and there was ads that popped up and I'm like, why the fuck are there ads? And then I started finding out that ads was a normal thing and the whole point of subbing to someone is to cut out ads.
Mhm.
But on my account, like even if I'm not sub to someone, I watch someone that I'm not sub to for their whole stream. I've never seen an ad.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
I think that's why I
Mm.
watch Twitch so much now because I don't get
Mm.
ads. I don't even use ad block.
Wait, what?
So
odd.
Twitch need
I
to-
think my account is like broken or something. Now if Twitch hears me say this and goes to check and now I
Fix
have
your
ads, I'm gonna be
account.
pissed off. But it is what it is. I use Chrome.
Imagine having no ads. What the fuck?
Damn.
I think that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing for me. Like, I think there's way too much ads for, it's not really either benefiting the streamer. Unless it was like really benefiting the streamer, then yeah, I would get it.
Mm.
But like, we actually don't get anything from like ad revenue. I think that's just like the biggest downfall of the viewing experience for a viewer. It's so annoying watching watching ads. But yeah, that's just a little small thing anyway. From me. All right. Well, we'll close things off, shall we? We'll close things off. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little quiz. All right, I've got a little quiz. Okay. I don't even know if I should be doing this. Okay. All right. It's not really a quiz. It's not really gonna test your knowledge or anything. But like, okay, so there's this whole thing. There's like a whole like Twitch leaks thing, right? Of like Twitch earners. How much do you think the top earner earned on Twitch? This person is actually not gonna say the name.
Per what? Like per month?
One per month.
I think
Or
this
annually?
is. I think this is for the. Oh,
Right,
this
that's
is
all.
this is from 2 years worth of streaming.
For 2 years.
2 years from
Streaming.
2019 to 2021. How much do you think the top earner earned?
200k.
Twitch
100k
chat-
a year.
You guys in chat, you guys can guess as well.
30 million. That's wild. That can't be true.
Yeah, I think in the millions as well.
I think the millions as
Really?
well.
Really?
Yeah, because big
100%.
streamers,
Yeah.
2 years.
I'm talking
2
like
years.
big
Wow.
big streamers, you know.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah, like
streamers.
sponsors. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
What's your figure? 2 mil from Eddie.
17 mil?
30 million from.
Oh, I was guessing around like 2 mil as well. Maybe 2, 3 mil.
I wouldn't know.
Be hazard a guess, Nigel.
Hmm.
Total income or just from Twitch?
Just
Like,
from
are
Twitch.
you
Just
counting all
just from
the
Twitch.
sponsors?
Just yeah, just from Twitch.
But that doesn't count sponsors, right?
No sponsors.
No sponsors.
This is like their own like currency infrastructure, like subs, bits,
Hmm.
There's no,
donations. So
Fuck.
excluding.
1 mil? Maybe 1 mil.
I would have
Without
honestly
sponsors.
before you guys said anything, I would say 200 to 500k. I did not think it would reach the 1 million mark.
Well, I can reveal that in 2021, one particular streamer, the top one, earned 9.6 million
9.6 million
Shit.
Ooh.
for
Wow.
2 years. So
for
4
2
million
years
a
worth
year.
for
5
streaming.
million a year.
So 9.6 million, and I won't reveal it. That's a lot of money.
Mhm.
It's a lot of money. But you have to think, like, that was during COVID years as well. So like,
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be as much. I don't think personally.
Hmm.
Mm.
Have you talked? Have we done the last question? Just out of curiosity.
What is it?
Right above quiz time.
I'm not gonna lie. I've lost track of all the questions to be honest.
Most memorable moment on Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's what
Ah.
I was gonna. That's what I was gonna close off with.
Okay.
Ah.
So your most memorable Twitch moment. Yeah, you have to. I don't know. Put one highlight. To your streaming
I
career.
think I have one.
I have fun.
Well,
100%.
when he rated
Can
you.
be can be good. Can be bad.
Ah, no, I know. which
funny.
I know Nigel's one.
What's- You want a moment to think? I can let Nigel go first. Thing.
Yeah, let you go first.
What did you think it was, Shar?
Mew, when she came into your stream. Am I wrong? I'm right. I'm 100% right.
I thought you were gonna say Hiko, man. I
Yeah.
actually thought you were gonna say Hiko Red.
No, it's Mew. No.
Yeah, it is.
So
100%.
give us a scenario. What happened? Who is
Easy.
Mew Melodies? I don't-
Right, so basically, it's a like, unlike I actually watch Twitch quite a lot. So apart from streaming, I'm also a viewer. And one of the people I watch most is me Melodies. Nigel didn't even know who Hiko is. True.
Cheers, bro.
Um, but yeah, she I watched her before, like, I was kind of introduced to the OC community, but I didn't speak much in her chat. I just literally just silent viewer, lurking, just watching, and then I met Shar, and one of Shar's mods is called Simon's Way, and he's from Australia, Sydney. He obviously knows a few OCE streamers, and it turns out that he knows who me is. And then one day, like, I probably saw in his story that he went out with food for me and a few other streamers. And, well, I say I'm stupid, but I was probably smart now that I think about it. I commented, like, stupidly, I commented, "Oh my god, you know me," giving away the fact that I watch her a lot.
Yeah.
But if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have got to meet her. Because I've done that, then Simon told her to come into my stream once.
Oh my god.
And then, yeah, for those of you who were in that stream, you already know what happened. I didn't know how to react. Whatever. I turned off my cam. I didn't say anything.
You was like,
I was
"Oh, no."
embarrassed. And then, yeah. Moving on. Yeah, that's who me is. She's an OC streamer. She does just chatting streams and IRL streams.
What is your moment, Char? To highlight any moment.
I think this was when I first started streaming ever. I was like 2 weeks into streaming, and this was when I started playing Genshin. I switched from COD like within like a week and two. I was like, fucking PS game. I'm gonna try Genshin because gacha gambling. And then so I was like very new to Twitch, so I did not watch like any like Twitch streamers. Like I still don't really. And then there is this quite big like Genshin streamer called Seka, and I didn't know, but he was like quite big, and then he raided me. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Because I was like in the middle of like a dungeon fight. So I was so busy fighting. I was reading chat. And back then, whenever I stream, I used to wear cat ears. Like back then, I used to have these like cherry blossom like pastel pink cat ears with like these like clip-on bows, and they're really cute. But some viewers came in. I didn't even know it was a raid because I was so busy with my dungeon fight, and everyone was like saying, "Oh, I love your cat ears," and that was the raid message. But I thought they were just saying that. So suddenly, I had a bunch of people coming in saying that, and I was like, "Oh, thank you!" Like I got them from this store, and then it wasn't until like my fight was over, I looked over and I was like, "Oh, raid by Psycho," and there was like, I think. For me, it was like it's like really big. It was like 700, 800 people, and I was like, "Oh my god, like that's crazy." And yeah, that was like the start of like streaming my whole Genshin like time frame. And then from that day onwards, a lot more people like came into my stream, which like, "Oh, I came from like Seko's raid, like
Mhm.
blah blah blah, this that," and then yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Still can't believe it. Ting, over to you. The most memorable moment on Twitch so far.
So far, I think.
Is it the feet pick guy?
I think it was either the whole story where I said I raided someone and I didn't realize it was quite a funny moment. There's also one where I was planning to raid someone and he was like bigger than me.
Mhm.
And then he started cussing me out because he thought I was a bot. And I just found it really funny. Because I was like, "Hey, how's the games going?" And then he was like, "Chat, look at this bot." She's like, "Hey, how's the games going?" I was like, "What do you mean, you fucking bot? Get out my chat." And then one of his viewers was like, oh no, she's actually a streamer, and then he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just found it really funny. So
That's
either
so
that,
embarrassing.
yeah, either that or a memorable moment from Twitch. I think those two are the most memorable. And then, or maybe Nigel raiding me by accident, thinking I was another Ting Ting, or like, I don't know.
Oh, I
I
said
didn't raid you because I thought you were a different thing.
no, it's because your names are similar, and
I
then,
I
yeah.
find you on stream. Like I
Because you
saw
asked
on
your
my
friend or something.
yeah I
Mm-mm.
on my recommended Tingaling W. Like I have another friend that goes by that username. So I came into your chat and I was thinking, oh, when did you start streaming? But then you had your cam on. I'm like, that's not you.
Oh, so it wasn't her. Ah, I don't remember then.
No,
I
I
think, yeah, I think it was those two moments then, the accidental raid or the someone calling me a bot would be, yeah, or like I went on like a dating show like for fun on.
Really? Did you? I don't
find
remember
it.
this.
It was for. She's kind of
Cait-
big.
Caitlin,
Caitlin.
stop Caitlin.
Oh yeah, Nigel was like,
Oh,
"Is that
really?
Ting?" And I was there like, yeah, and Nigel was like, "Is
Yeah,
that
I
Ting?"
was-
And I was like, "Why do you know I'm on it? How did you?"
I was
find
watching.
it?"
I was watching her, and then it was a dating show, and then the next contestant came up, and I saw Ting. I'm like, wait a second. It's like 6 a.m., bro. Why is she awake? Is this like a rerun or something? So I messaged her on Discord. I'm like, are you awake? Is this you on Caitlin's dating show? And she was like, oh shit, you found me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't tell anyone, and I was also there for the vibes, and one of the guys were like very interesting in his answers. It was quite funny. I think that's quite a memorable experience. Yeah.
I had no idea. It was
Oh,
a
yeah?
You
year.
woke up specifically for it, right? It was some crazy hours. It was like 6 a.m.
No. Yeah, no, I think I woke up at like 4:30/5, but then we were all
my
in a
God.
waiting room, and like we didn't know when we'll be on, we're all backstage. We didn't know when we'll be on camera.
Yeah.
So like I waited hours, and I was on camera on like 8 a.m. or something, and I was like, this is too much. But no, I met really nice people from there. Like I think one of her mods is really nice.
Mhm.
He's like popped in my stream a few times. He's lovely. Yeah, it's
That's
really
cool.
nice.
Fucking me.
How about you?
My most memorable moment. I think my first one. I think it was my. I think it was my. Either my first or second green screen movie I did. I basically did like a full like green screen movie, like live. Just made like a full script. Some dopey ass script about how Boris Johnson was taking over the world.
I remember this. That was good. That was good.
Bring
Oh,
it back, bring it back.
I was just doing like
I hope you saved these VODs, kid.
I've got the second
I
one.
wanna watch
I've got
it.
the second one.
Send it to me.
Like it was so stupid. But like everyone was really supportive of the movie. I think Nigel was Nigel was there for my first and second one. You guys weren't around at the time, but like it was so stupid. But like everyone was so supportive, and it was just a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of effort because basically I used to have like this numpad, like basically just a numpad keyboard. And I had to like basically code all like the different animations and stuff like live, stuff like that. It was just like a lot of effort and a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun at the same time. And then second moment is probably like fucking shaving my head on stream. I'm never doing that shit ever
Huh?
again. Yeah,
Wait, what?
I shaved my head on stream like for
When?
it was for a charity stream, so like it was I think it was like 2.5K, and then we got it,
Wow.
and I was like, motherfuckers. I didn't.
How long did it take for your hair to grow back?
Oh, it took me ages, but it was during COVID as well. So I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll grow it. And but like, fuck me, it actually took me so long to grow out, and then my hair was all over the place for like a good like fucking year or something like that. But and I did so much in that stream. Like I tried to eat 50 nuggets, and then like I put on a Mia cosplay, and then by the end of it, I had a full stomach. I was in this Mia cosplay, and I was bald. It was like. At the end of it, I finished my stream. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Why? I literally got up, looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Kev? Why are you entertaining these guys?"
Do you have a picture?
It's like, what am I doing with my life? Well, it was so much fun as well, but it was just like I just had like a split moment where I was like, "Fuck you, dude." What's
I
wrong?
need to see this.
Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you a picture sometime. Oh wait, what the hell?
Yes, please.
Wait, I'm sure I've got it here somewhere. Oh god, it's so. I've only got the picture of me like in the maid cosplay. Wait, I'll send my I'll show. You'll see it. You'll see it on stream.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like before I shaved my head
Before
obviously.
you shit.
Yeah, but like that was God, dude. I'd never do that again.
Oh my god.
Never. Fucking hell. We spoke for so long, man. My throat's killing me.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah, that's the end of I guess our little podcast. Thank you to my guests for joining me today. Thank you to everyone else for watching the stream, joining in the conversation. I hope you all learned something today. Yeah, just don't send Ting feet pics or she'll block you. Char, Char. What can we highlight for Char? Nigel? What was Char's highlight? Oh yeah. The cat ears. You won't see her with cat ear headphones again. And then Nigel, just don't follow the fucker around TwitchCon. You'll be fine. Yeah. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, we'll catch you guys for the next podcast, huh? Fun.
Woo,
Thanks for
yeah.
having us. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for hosting.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for hosting.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh wait, fuck, we gotta rate someone. Should we rate someone first? Who should we raid? Anyone in chat? Do you have any suggestions who to raid? Who should we raid?
Well, if people also in chat have a suggestion for a topic for our next podcast, please feel free to post some suggestions.
Oh, Marky,
Oh.
they're saying.
Oh, yeah. Let's raid Marky.
Yeah.
Let's raid Marcus. That means I can ask him if he wants to play any games afterwards.
And want to grind off stream? What?
Off stream, yeah. We're raiding Marky Magics.
Oh, podcast on games.
This is our raid
Podcast
mess-
on games.
podcast it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just a stack. Alright, guys. We'll see you guys in the next podcast, or I'm sure we'll speak to you guys in Discord. So,
Thank you.
alright, peace out, guys.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
But you're gone now.